This next one for Redneck Ranch. Try something a little different. Some of you know I write poetry, so I'm gonna try one of these. So, the holidays coming up, we all want to appreciate the loved ones we have and try to remember those that we lost. So, here's to them. This one's titled Bright Lights. He sat there and read a story to them, a bedtime story for his angels. One of their favorites, about a dog and a cat in their attire of colorful bangles. And as the story concluded, he closed the book and said, "Hear me, my daughters, for this is my dread. Daddy so loves you, and always has. He loves playing dress up and lions in the grass. He loves your mommy. He loves through and through. He loves that God gave me all of you. So sleep tight, my princesses, for even as you sleep, Daddy will be here, for his soul is yours to keep." He kissed their little heads, then tucked them both in. He told them good night, shut the door behind him. He crawled into bed beside his lovely wife and felt his pain flood away, the current taking his stride. That following morning, the kids did run down to Mommy in the kitchen making bacon and hash browns. "Go wake up Daddy," Mommy said to the eldest. So their daughter took off to get Daddy up for breakfast. She leapt on top of him, but he did not wake. His eyes stayed shut, and his breath he did not make. She stood there and stared, then walked down the stairs with a look of confusion, a look unaware. She tugged on her mommy, looked up at her and said, "Mommy, Daddy isn't breathing. He won't lift his head." His wife dropped everything, ran up the stairs and cried, for she knew that her husband had surely died. As the ambulance came and took him away, all of them cried at the complete disarray. That night when the girls were all tucked into bed, Mommy didn't say much, just left low her head. "Mommy, why did Daddy go? Why did he leave? Is it our fault that we have to grieve? Mommy, we miss him. Why did he leave all our sight? Why did they put him in that strange bus with the lights? Is Daddy coming back? We could bring him back, see? Let's all go to heaven and bring Daddy back, please." Their mother did cry, but explained to their girls why Daddy had to go and leave this world. "Your Daddy always loved you, and loves you even now, and I do not know why, when, or how. But we will remember Daddy. We will push on for him too. And as long as we stay strong, Daddy will see us through. So why don't we read a book? I know the one, my angels. Let's hear about the dog and cat and their attire of colorful bangles. And do you remember how their story comes to a close, with a whiff and a waff on their colorful toes? And as they dance off into the sunset thereafter, just like when we see Daddy again, it'll be our happily ever after. Thank y'all.